Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Dutchin channel. It's Monday, 25th of March 2024, and we're approaching 5 to 9 in the morning, and we're going to go through today's card at Huntingdon using Matchbook Exchange. So the first race on the card is the 205. 9 go to post here, no non-runners as yet. And our selection for the first race will be Encel du Perche. We'll go into Matchbook, bring up the first race of the day at Huntingdon. And our selection there currently is trading at 9.4. The over round this morning is 102, so you need that to go down a little bit, but that's because we're early again. So try and give these races, if you're going to be betting in them, at least 5 to 10 minutes before the scheduled time of the race. So anyway, let's get to our price of the first one. Currently 9.4, and stakes of £10.64 would return us £100. Our second selection is Hokalami, and Hokalami is the favourite at 3.55. Stakes of £28.17 will return us £100. And our third selection is Ingenio, and Ingenio is second in at the moment at 3.95. But we've already laid out £38.81 on the first two, so we've only got £11.19 left to stake to bring it up to our £50 stakes. So getting back to Ingenio, let's bring the calculator out for the first time today. Ingenio will have a stake of £11.19. We will then times that by the price of £3.95, and that means if Ingenio wins, we would return £44. That would be a small loss, but we've got two running for us to return £100. That's Encel du Perche and Hokalami. And what we'll do next, we'll go on to the second race, and this is the 235 at Huntingdon, where 10 go to post. And we'll look into our spreadsheet. Our top selection here is Lightning Marla. So back into Matchbook, we'll bring up the second race there. And just before we carry on, the over round here is 102.96, so we need that to drop to about 101.5 would be the ideal. Lightning Marla is currently the favourite at 2.96. Stakes of £33.78 would return £100. And our second selection, Moonlit Potter, and that's currently second favourite. That's trading at 3.55. And we haven't got enough to warrant £28.17 stakes, but we've got £16.22 left. That brings that to £50 stakes. So we'll go into Moonlight Potter, £16.22 and 3.55 SP. That would return us £57.58, so there would be a slight profit in Moonlit Potter. And if Lightning Marla was to win, then that would return us £100. Moving on to the third race at Huntingdon, this is the 305. Just 5 go to post here. And our selection is Illico de Cotte. That's our number one selection. So we'll go into matchbook. We will go into the third race, and our selection, Illico Ducot, is currently trading second favourite at 3.45, and that means stakes of £28.99 would return us £100. And the second selection we got here is Tap and Go Leo. Tap and Go Leo is the favourite at 2.64. We're not going to be able to afford the stakes of 37.88. We've got £21 and a penny left to do any staking to bring it up to £50. So Tap and Go Leo, 21.01 in the stakes. We'll times this by the price of 2.64, and this would return £55.46. So there would be again a small profit in it, but the horse running for us is Illico Ducot. This would return £100. And as we move into our fourth race, the 3:35, 8 go to post here. And our top selection is Icat de Lille. Icat de Lille, let's have a look on matchbook. Just to let you know, the over round on that last race, I don't know if I read it out, was 102.3. The over round in this race is 104.18, so a way to come down there. So our top selection here, Icat de Lille, currently trading at 5.6. Stakes of £17.86 would return £100. And our second selection is Stumps or Slips, which is currently trading at 7. Stakes of £14.29 will return £100. And our third selection is King of the Hill. And King of the Hill down the bottom, that's currently trading at 16.5, and stakes there of £6.06 would return £100. And our fourth selection is Calvic, and Calvic is currently the favourite at 3.7. So let's add up the stakes for the first three. They came to £38.20. We've only got £11.80 left to stake, so unfortunately we can't put it all on, and that brings it up to £50 stakes. So Calvic will have a stake of £11.80. This will times by the price at 3.7, and would give us a return of 43.66, so not too bad for the last selection. A little bit of a loss of £7, but we do have 3 running for us, and that's Icat de Lille, Stumps or Slips, and King of the Hill. If one of those 3 was to win, we would return £100. And moving on to the next race at Huntingdon, and this would be the 4:05 there, and 12 go to post this time. And our top selection here would be Midnight Soldier. Midnight Soldier, and back into matchbook. And Midnight Soldier currently trading second favourite there at 8.8. Stakes of £11.36 would return £100. And our second selection, Phoebe's Charm. And Phoebe's Charm is way down there, and that's currently 110. So stakes of 91p would return you £100. Don't forget you'd have to put £1 on that if you were betting on Betfair. Highway 104 is our third selection, and this is another one down the bottom, but that's only currently 10.5 trading, and £9.52 would be a stakes to return £100. Our fourth selection is Get Away With You, and Get Away With You is another one down the bottom. This is currently trading at 28. Stakes of £3.57 would return £100. And our fifth selection is My Friend Sean. My Friend Sean currently favourite at just under 7 to 4 at 2.74. Let's see if we've got enough to put what they're asking. We've staked £25.37. That leaves us £24.63. So that's all we can put on My Friend Sean to bring the stakes up to £50. So My Friend Sean, stake £24.63. Times by the price of 2.74 brings that to 67.48. So there would be a £17 profit if My Friend Sean won, and we've got 4 running for us: Midnight Soldier, Phoebe's Charm, Highway 104, Get Away With You. If one of those 4 was to win, there would be a return of £100. Then we're going to move into the final race at Huntingdon. Just a 6-race card there today. And 7 go to post here. And on our spreadsheet, we give Samuel Spade as the top selection. So let's go back into Matchbook for the final time here as well. And Samuel Spade is currently favourite at 3.1. You would need stakes of £32.26 to return £100. And our second selection is Sammy's Guarantee. And Sammy's Guarantee is second favourite, and that's trading at 5.5. And this would require stakes of £18.18. We're not going to be far under that. We've got £17.74 left there to stake to bring that up to £50. So Sammy's Guarantee, £17.74 stakes, times this by 5.5 would give us a return of £97.57. So this is really good. And if Samuel Spade was to win that race, it would return us £100. So that's the Huntingdon card done. We're going to go back now and do a recap. And our first race, the 205, we have Enzel du Perche, Hokalami. If one of those 2 was to win, it would return us £100. And the Ingenio would be the lesser amount. Then the 235, Lightning Marla, would bring us £100 back, and Moonlit Potter the lower amount. The 305, Illico de Cotte, would bring us £100 back, and Tap and Go Leo would be the lesser amount. The 335, Icat de Lille, Stumps or Slips, King of the Hill. One of these 3 would return us £100, and Calvic would be the lower amount. The 405 at Huntingdon, we've got Midnight Soldier, Phoebe's Charm, Highway 104, Get Away With You. One of those 4 would return £100, and My Friend Sean would be the lower amount. And into the last race there, we've got Samuel Spade. This would return £100, and Sammy's Guarantee would return the lesser amount. So that's the end of the Huntingdon card. Let's hope we can improve on yesterday's loss. And happy punting.